Good evening, friends. Welcome to our talk show, The Daily Nifty Ki Baat NJ Ke Saath. My name is Mohan Joshi, and we're going to study and explore the stock market with performance of Nifty, an index of NSE having a stake of 50 stocks. Today is the 8th May 2020, and we'll be estimating the probable move of Nifty based upon the historical data for the next trading day, that's Monday, 11th May 2020. Now you can see the daily Nifty chart on my screen. Yeah. So today Nifty opened at 9376.95. It was a gap up opening, a gap up of almost 177.90 points. That was great. And but the up move could not be sustained. So Nifty started hovering around in that range. It made a day's high at 9382.65, and finally it closed at 9251.5. In the process, Nifty made a day's low at 9238.2. Now let's see what kind of scenario is evolving here, right? And so on this daily chart, if you look at from the exponential moving average perspective, I've already made an exponential moving average, what it is and how it does it work. You can see in my other video within the same YouTube channel. So what I've plotted is EMA of 21 day and EMA of 50 days. The red color line here is EMA of 50 days, while as this blue color line is EMA of 30 days, 21 days. So let me make this slightly thicker so that you can see it with more clarity. Yeah, give me a minute, guys. That's it. The red line is visible. The blue, because there are so many other lines, blue line was not that visible. Okay, let me also make the red line also equally thick. Okay, so now it is visible. So if you see last trading day, the Nifty had closed on this day below 21 days moving average, and 21 days moving average is one of the very crucial moving averages. Nifty had tried to go beyond 50 days moving average. Nifty is consistently moving in a downtrend. In a downtrend, it has tried to have a pullback rally, and the pullback rally formed exactly the rising wedge kind of pattern, and that rising wedge kind of pattern is a bearish pattern. You can go to my Facebook page and you can see I've been analyzing almost on everyday basis along with the various theories. You can read that in detail. And so what has happened this morning is, a few, let's say on 4th May, it broke that rising wedge, and 5th May onwards, it's been consistently below the rising wedge, right? And that means that the uptrend or the pullback trend, whatever it had formed, has already been broken. I've been always bearish about Nifty from the time the up move started, because in absence of any positive cues from domestic market, from the manufacturing perspective or companies growth perspective or economic development perspective, there doesn't seem to be a nice scenario, nor there is any international cue. The FIs have pulled out the money, and that's what makes me bearish about Nifty, right? And so today Nifty has given a hope to many people who are bullish about it, but I'm still bearish on Nifty. So it has got a support. Now, if you look at the upper side, right? First of all, why do we look at the trend? because trend is your friend until it bends at the end. So we are always interested in what kind of trend Nifty is moving. It's easy to flow with the trend, right? And if you see on the upper side, you have got 9,382, which was the high of today. That as your first resistance. If the market tries to go up, this will turn out to be your first resistance. And the above than that, I have also drawn a red line that is 9450, right? That's the closing, that's the highest price, that's the highest point of 5th May. So that is the second resistance it has. So these resistances or support levels, what I'm talking about, they are based upon the price action, right? And another resistance level that would hinder the Nifty's up move is at 9533, and if it goes beyond that, then 9600 is the another high point which was achieved on 29th of April. So these are some of the resistances available to Nifty. So I don't see in this coming session Nifty can cross 9600 unless until there's something magical happens in the market, which I'm not expecting at this point of time. And on the lower side, if you see, yesterday's low, that's the 7th May's low, that is at 9175. That will work as a first level of support. And if market falls further, the previous day's low, that means 6 May's low, that's at 9116.5, that will work as the second level of support. And if Nifty further falls, you will see you have one more opening price. That was a strong price of 22nd April, and the opening price of that day 9226.75. Let's say 9027 as a lower level. That will work as another support level. And if that level is broken, the same day's low, that's almost the low is at 8946, right? Yeah, at 8946. This low here, 8974, 8946, yeah, 8946. That will work as a fourth level of support. So I also don't see Nifty going below that in a single day. That's somewhere around 300 plus move, right? So Nifty is not making much bigger moves last few days. At least I expect Nifty will consolidate within this range before it takes any further up move. So these are the levels if we look from this perspective at this point of time. Let me jot it down for you. And in fact, you can take the note of it. These levels are pretty, written over here clearly. And let's see from the data perspective. So this was a perspective of price action. And from the data perspective, we go to the option chain. And in option chains, we look at where are the professionals active on which strike rates, right? So we can study the puts on the right-hand side here, and we can study the calls on the left-hand side. And what we'll do for that is we'll look at which option chain first we are looking at. We're looking at a option chain which is going to expire on 14th May. To its downside, there are more calls which have been written. We look at this data as a call writers data or put writers data. And it is expected that the professionals who are selling calls or puts, they are more knowledgeable. They have better access to the data. They have better understanding of the market. So we give a lot of value to this data, right? So to draw our support and resistance level, what we'll do is we'll take this data elsewhere and start analyzing there. So on a call side, on the put side, we'll look for the supports. And so let's see on which level supports have built up. Any levels where we see more than 2 lakh calls are written and more than 10 lakh contracts are there is of our interest. So this 9,300 is one level where you could see more than 2 lakh contracts have been written, although the market has closed below it. But the participants, the put writers are expecting market will not go below 9,300. Now, the number of total open interest on the put side shows the total strength shown by the participants. However, the change in open interest shows how much fresh writing has happened today. So the fresh writing is 225. That means 2,25,000. We also have another level of support, but at this level, 26,000 puts have been unwound. So I will not consider that as a level because that seems to be weak level where confidence has reduced. This level is another level. 9,100 is another level where fresh 2,70,000 contracts have been written and total is a 5 lakh contract. But the most importantly, which level emerges as a strong level is a 9,000, right? So this level to me seems to be very strong level, and there are 2,70,000 new contracts have been written and 11,91,000 overall contracts are there. So if I look at all block supports, then I can say that this is my support block, 9,300 to 9,000 on the lower side. That's the support level I have got. And on other side, I'm looking at what kind of activities have happened on the call side. So who are these call writers? The people who are bearish on the market. They think that the market will not go above 9,300. They are the active call writers at this level. So there are 1,86,000 contracts, new contracts have come, and total 7,37,000. So it's a level where good number of calls are existing. And another level which is a very strong level of resistance, that is 9,400, right? So at 9,400, you can see that there are almost 5 lakh fresh contracts have been sold today, and total is 10,86,000 contracts available. And the next upper level is 9,500, and 9,500 has emerged as a very strong level. There are almost 8,59,000 contracts which have been freshly written today, and total is 17,17,000. Of course, at the higher levels also some contracts have been written, and that shows, there are two things to look at it. So these are the immediate support and resistance levels, and let's draw this block as a resistance block, right? So we'll say that on Monday the market may move between 9,000 and 9,500. That's my daily movement, daily possible movement. Now, if you go beyond these levels, of course, the Nifty may not go jump in a day there, but then you need to look beyond it, right? So if you look at beyond, and you would see on the downside the entire series until 8,300, these put writers are the writers who have assumed that Nifty may go even down to these levels. So on the upper side, only at 9,500, a small quantity of put has been written today, but mostly is on the lower side. That means on the lower side, the trading range has been expanded. Now, similarly, on the call side, if you look at, we have at 9,200 call unwinding of almost 2 lakh contracts, yet there are 6 lakh contracts existing. But on the upper side, there are a lot of contracts have been written. It's been sold out, right? So the call writers at these levels are considering that market may go even to, these levels also. So if you look at on the both sides, the puts and calls have been written on a very wide range. That shows there's a lot of volatility in the market. You can expect volatility. That means there is a lot of uncertainty still existing. And if you see the India VIX, it is still at 35 to 40 range, varying between 35 to 40 range, and that's still extreme fear, right, in the market. So that's what the option chain is showing. Let me save it so that now. So candlesticks are showing, or candlestick pattern or trend or candlestick chart is showing the bearishness, and the Nifty option chain is showing the range of 9,000 to 9,500, while as our chart is showing again the range of 9,000 to let's say 8,946 to almost 9,533. So I can roughly say that in coming day or coming few days, Nifty may hover around 9,000 to 9,500 range. So that's where we see the market. On the lower hand side, if you look on Fibonacci levels, from the highest point Nifty made of 12,430.5 on January 20, from there to the lowest point, which was on 24th March, and that point was 7,511. If you look at this fall and you draw the Fibonacci levels, you see the market is hovering between 23% and 38% Fibonacci levels. 38% is supposed to be a strong Fibonacci level as a resistance, and the market could not break it today. And it is existing at precisely 9390.25. And that would definitely act as a very strong resistance. So I see in coming time, the market would be range bound, volatile, with a bearish bias, right? And hope this video or this analysis is of help to you, and we'll continue to produce this kind of quality knowledge and stock market analysis through our videos. Thank you very much for watching and liking our videos. Please share the video with your friends and family members such that they too can be benefited from free and quality knowledge, right? In a video lower line scrolling bar, you can go to our, you would see our Facebook page link, Twitter link, and Instagram, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel such that whenever there's a new video, you are prompted to to the arrival of new video. So thank you. Have a great day. Happy trading and happy investing. You can also write what kind of videos you want to see in future from us. We'll try to make that kind of videos available to you. Bye bye for now.